Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Tav, and today I'm going to be teaching you the ways. It's been more than a year since I said that, and yes, I'm back for one video. No, I'm joking. It's definitely not one video. I'm going to try and post 2 or 3 times a week, depending on my schedule and how busy it gets. This takes quite a bit of time, and I don't have a lot of time, but I do have a lot of videos planned. Some fun videos, a lot of videos to teach you tips and tricks, a lot of videos to show you different decks. So stay tuned for those videos. And before we jump into the deck that I'm going to use today, can we just talk about this insane layout? My background looks so clean. It looks so good. And if you're wondering about that space on the right, the box, I was actually supposed to use Facecam, but because when I use Facecam, my laptop overheats and the recording gets too buggy, so it's just not worth it at the moment. But I will try and fix it, try and see if there's better solutions for that. But hopefully soon I can get the Facecam running. And also in the comment section, let me know how you feel about this layout. To me personally, it's very sick. And if you think this layout is trash, if you think it's bad, then this is the exact same reason why you trashing in Clash Royale. This is the exact same reason why you trash. This is why you're not good. It's because you're filled with negativity. Guys, be positive. Spread positivity. Maybe then the CR gods will bless you on ladder. Now, I'm joking, guys. Just let me know your honest truth. But to me personally, this layout looks insane. Tolgha made this for me, and I really appreciate it. His details of his socials will be in the description. So give him a follow because this is amazing. And with that being said, today I'm going to be teaching you all how to play some Hog Earthquake. Honestly, it's one of my favorite decks right now because it has a lot of outplay potential. It can beat nearly every single deck. So putting Hog Earthquake right now is also really good. Even though Earthquake got enough, yes, it changes a few matchups because it doesn't get that same amount of damage onto the tower. But irrespective, Earthquake is still a good card, guys. And if you want to make any subs into this deck, you can put Knight for Valkyrie, you can put Firecracker or Archers for Queen, you can play Inferno Tower for Tesla, you can play Royal Delivery for either Skeletons or Fire Spirit, and you can play Snowball for Log. But preferably Log is a really amazing card because you get that extra damage along with the Earthquake. With that being said, we can jump into the game. Personally, if you know your opponent or if you're versing a lot of heavy decks, I would advise going with Royal Delivery instead of Fire Spirit. But generally, I like Fire Spirit better for the cycle. And right now, we see that this guy is playing Prince. So how are we gonna defend? Oh, we're gonna actually Valkyrie. Let the Spear Gobs get attracted to the goblin. Let the spear gobs get attracted to the Valkyrie, and then we can play skeletons behind the gob giant to also take a hit from the prince. And our queen should clean up. One hit, it's fine. No more, no biggie. I don't care. Now we're gonna play Fire Spirit to predict the bats. So let's see what he is. He's either gonna play Gang, Bats, or Dark Prince, and he actually uses guards. So right now we're gonna play Hog to create some pressure, so we don't have to use any cards to defend. In this situation, we're gonna use a Valkyrie to defend this Dark Prince. Why so? Because we have counter counter pressure, and also we play it in center because if he plays Prince in the opposite lane or Gob Giant in the opposite lane, we can play Tesla in the center and the Valkyrie walks over and helps in defending. So right now we have a Valkyrie is forced to defend, and we're just gonna log off his Spear Goblin. The Valkyrie did a nice job into defending it, but here we're gonna set up a Tesla. We just cycled skeletons, which honestly is a little bit sad, but it's fine. We're just gonna Valkyrie. The Tesla is about to die, but we get to activate our ability. Our ability is gonna end up cleaning, and we can play a Fire Spirit here to distract the Prince a bit. And to me, that's an absolutely clean defense. I could have lost my tower, but I didn't. So right now we're going to play Log to predict the guards, to also to distract the Dark Prince, and look at this insane defense. Just with that Log, I ended up killing a Dark Prince and the guards. So just with that extra 3 elixir, I ended up killing everything in which I could have spent more elixir. So right now we're just going Hog Rider for offensive pressure, Tesla, and we're going to play Queen against the wall, and let's see what he does. So we're just going to end up logging the Prince back along with a Valkyrie. And yeah, and we're going to activate ability. We're going to play a Fire Spirit for the bats. And actually, we didn't even need Fire Spirit. That's how broken that defense was. And right now, we're just going to play in a log alongs with the hog. In that way, we get good damage. So we just one earthquake away, and we're gonna play skeletons to this side. So just in case he zaps, he's gonna hit the Tesla also, and the prince is gonna end up killing my Tesla. So there we go. First dub of today. In my opinion, it's a really easy matchup. Just always save your Fire Spirit for the bats, unless you know it's not in cycle, then you can freely cycle it at the bridge. But otherwise, you always want to try and keep up the pressure with the Hog Rider. In most matchups, you want to play in opposite lane, but in this matchup, I felt like it's better to play in the same lane because after our defense, we know we can get a clean defense, and because we know he can't kill Queen just with Fireball, we can end up having good counter push into the same lane alongside a Hog. So right now we see my Hog is level 4, amazing. Also card masteries, I feel like it's an amazing addition to the game. It's very easy for free to play players to level up cards now. But anyway, into the second game, we're playing against Magic Chuan or Yuan, however you pronounce it. So we're just gonna log, so we can see we're playing against Logbait. So right now, we're just gonna play Skeleton just in case he plays Queen at the bridge. And we're gonna go in with the Hog Rider. We're gonna keep our Earthquake. So seeing Rascals, we know it's gonna be Prince. Or we know it's going to be Bowler Minion Horde. So if it's Bowler Minion Horde, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be a really challenging game. But irrespective, I feel like we can still win it. So right here, we're just going to wait a little bit. And then we're going to play a Valkyrie onto the Rascals. And then the Tesla is going to end up cleaning up the Prince. And right there, we got a good defense. If we had Delivery, he should have gotten 0 damage because we would have Delivery the Skeleton Battle. And Delivery would have made this matchup so much more easier. But even with Fire Spirit, I can show you ways on how to beat this deck. So right now we're going to play a Queen High. We're not playing it by Tower, main reason because he has Rocket. We don't want to give him Rocket value. And because he went over there, we know he's going to play Rascals onto the Queen. So right now we're going to try and get a well-timed Hog, on which we do. And this Hog is going to create good pressure onto the tower. And it also helps in cleaning out the Dart Goblin. So right now we can play a Tesla for the Skeleton Battle because we don't want to take any damage from it. Or I could have played Fire Spirit. In my opinion, I think the Fire Spirit was better, but either way, it's fine because his Rascals is out of hand. And him going Prince Goblin Battle is definitely not the play. Because I have Log and Valkyrie in hand. So my guy, go ahead and watch some YouTubers because clearly you need help. Anyway, this Dark Goblin, the Dark Goblin, he never even get a hit. So now I'm going to go Hog, Fire Spirit. So this is unlucky timing. To me, this is really unlucky timing. Why I went Fire Spirit behind the Hog is because I predicted the Goblin Gang. He didn't have anything in hand. And this is really bad. Tesla should have been one tile to the right. But it's fine because a well-timed Valkyrie, I'll get away with anything. So I'm just going to try and play the Valkyrie now. Try it so we can cycle back to another Valkyrie. I'm going to play a Queen very high. And we will see right now where he places that Goblin. It's probably to the center to try and kill my Queen, but he doesn't. Very interesting decision. So we're just going to log. This log is going to end up killing the Dart Goblin and Rascal Girl. And we're just going to play a Fire Spirit early to kill off the battle. Can play a good Valk. That Dart Goblin actually did a lot of damage. I wasn't paying attention to the King Tower. I could have activated the ability to get more damage, but it's perfectly fine. His Goblin Battle is not going to get any damage unless we miss it. But I don't think we will miss it. So, yeah. GG's. This is also another easy matchup with delivery or without delivery. Still an easy matchup. And that's how you play against Bait. Bait, you preferably want to play into the same lane as them because of the counter push. As before I said, they can't really kill Queen. And if you play a high Queen against Rocket, they force to play a Rocket on defense. And you have a +1 elixir trade. And that's not what Bait players want to do because they can't really get damage other than Rocket. In that one situation, that Skeleton Battle and the Dark Goblins got a lot of damage, but because I had such a healthy tower, I knew that it's okay to tank some damage. Anyway, let's hop into the last game, and let's see. We're playing against Rady Master. So, let's see what Rady Master is playing, and 3 games in a row I have hog starting hand. See guys, this is what I mean. Just be nice. And then the Seer Gods will bless you with these amazing starting hands. And it looks like we're playing against Mega Knight bait. This could be the RG version, but right now we're going to try and get King Tower activation. This is how you get King Tower activation. Mega Knight's going to jump just like that and clean. Absolutely clean defense. Play the Queen for the bats because the bats will end up doing a lot of damage, basically taking my tower to half health. And right now, we're just going to go in with a Hog Rider and Predictive Earthquake onto his Kami because we knew the deck he's playing. He's playing RG. And yeah, that's a personally really good Earthquake. Generally, you want to hover the Earthquake, but because I knew he had no other response, he didn't have Mega Knight in hand, neither did he have Bats in hand, I could go with the Predictive Earthquake, and also I knew I was up in Elixir, so it was perfectly fine. So right there, it was perfectly fine for me to take one hit from the E-Wizard because my tower was healthy. And right now we're back to another Hog Rider, but this time we're not going to go with Earthquake because we know he has Mega Knight in hand. And see, he played Inferno Dragon. So imagine I played that Earthquake. I would have committed 7 Elixir for 4 Elixir, and then he has Counter Push, and then I wouldn't have enough Elixir to end up defending this Inferno Dragon. Right now that Fireball was terrible. I don't get what he was trying to get out of it. Even if he did get the Tesla, I feel like irrespective, it was really bad Fireball. But oh well. We can play Queen at the back. And if he goes Mega Knight, we're just going to end up going with the Valkyrie. And yeah. So right now we know he has Goblin Gang in hand and he has Mega Knight. So we're going to go Hog Rider onto the right. Let's see which lane he plays his Mega Knight. So we know exactly what he's planning. So completely ignores it. Oh. He gave up. Can you see, guys? This deck is really easy to play, but it's also really easy to make mistakes. Not only that, this deck also helps you in teaching you to learn in terms of micro. And if you know your micro defenses, it's really easy to defend with your macro interactions when you're playing heavier decks. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what decks you would like to see in the future. And let me know if there's anything you'd like me to change in my recording, anything I can do different. And just don't be toxic in the comments, guys. Because, as I said at the start, if you're toxic, it just means you're trash. Not only you're trash in CR, but you're trash in bed. Anyway, peace out, guys. Enjoy y'all's day.